Good morning, guys. Today, Herman and I are going to be heading off to Petrified Forest, I do believe. So we're getting ready. It's nice and early in the morning. Getting all our things taken care of, and then we'll be hitting the road. So I hope you get to join us. Much love, guys. Peace. All right, I got Herman. He's slightly awkward. I mean, he is a hippo. So, come on, bud. All right, let's get you loaded up. I'll come back here and shut that. But yeah, we got Herman here. He's just gonna come with me today. I don't know. I'd love to get him out there, but like I said, he's kind of a hippo. Oh, I love him. Let's get you in here, buddy. Okay, there we go. All right. Herman's like my guard dog in a way. He's doing okay. Thanks, Herman. Much love, bud. All right, guys, I'm getting loaded up to hit the old road to do some adventuring today. We're gonna go check out Petrified Forest today, I believe, and see what's along the road. It's about 2 hours from where I'm at, so I'm gonna go take the trip, head on down that way, and then we'll see what else we can see. I feel like Petrified Forest is definitely on the radar, so that's my main objective, but I know there's a few things on along the way, so we'll see what I can find. Definitely got to stop at the old Coda's here and get me some coffee and whatnot. And I got Herman. He's all ready to go. You ready, Herman? All right, guys. Much love. Can't wait to see what we find today. Saw that tipped over semi. I hope that guy's all right. That's pretty wild. These guys have been riding bikes on the freaking interstate, causing ruckus, man. Sorry about it. I love you, but there's better roads. But yeah, here we are. Petrified Forest. All right, Herman. We're just looking at stuff today. Wow. This one's pretty wild. This is like an old inn, or what they're saying, and I think all of these are just a little kind of old inn buildings, like all these little single room kind of spots. Pretty cool. I don't know if I can see anything in there. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. There's quite a few of them. Let's see what's in here. Neat. Not too bad of a spot to come and hang out for a little while. I wonder if you can actually rent these. Kind of cool. Yeah. And of course, pretty decent views. Painted desert. This painted desert spot isn't too bad, huh? Pretty cool. right, so we are seeing some of the petroglyphs today, and that is pretty cool. I feel like I still got to get to the Petrified Forest part of the whole thing. There's a couple of ruins too up in here, and it's been pretty cool. Met a couple cool people out here. It's been pretty chill, pretty fun, pretty awesome. So yeah, cool. Thanks for coming, guys. crystal blue part of the Petrified Forest. There is wood down here. Right here. Chunk of it. That one's pretty cool actually. Yeah, so that's part of the Blue Mesa trailhead in the Painted Desert. Nice little 1 mile hike down in there, and then you get to go see all that pretty blue rock and petrified wood and such. So I'm gonna cruise out of here. I think there's a couple more cool spots to go check out, so keep the adventures going. Bye. Oh yeah? I don't know what you guys need from me, but you want to go for a ride? Oh, cool. Aw. So that's kind of neat. Here we go. You ready, Herman? We got some friends. All right, we'll see you guys later. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. Those I want to say they're ravens. They were hanging out for quite a while. I chit-chatted with them, got to get to know them and whatnot. I don't know. They just were. I think I could have petted them if I wanted to. I got real close. It was pretty neat. So, always something on an adventure day. How cool. There's a couple of these guys out here cruising around. I think I got the other one earlier. Everybody's loving these guys. All right, Herman, this looks like this is the Crystal Forest, and this one looks like it's going to have plenty of logs to look at. Oh my goodness.
Here it is. It's aired, and all these logs.
Well, as far as a giant tree goes, this one's not that big, but these are substantial trees. Substantial trees. Okay, so they did say that this one's been reconstructed. So I'm not sure how accurate it really depicts it. But this is all made out of the petrified wood, which, yeah, if I was out here making structures like this would be a rock I would use. So I could see it being done. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this would be your view from up here. Not too bad, not too bad. And if you look right over there, that's where you can see the curvature. That was a pretty cool one, guys. Like I said, I don't know how accurate the structuring is, but I would imagine if I were the ancients and I saw all this beautiful wood stone, I would use it. Pretty cool. Much love, guys. Much love. This is the Long Logs Trail. It's hard to probably get a scale of any of this, but I've seen probably 3 sites now where the logs just kind of piled up and are all in the same area. And they are spread out quite a ways. It's all over the place. I think we're done with the Petrified Forest. It appears that the rainbow forest in the Petrified Forest, it was my kind of last stop here. So now I'm just slowly making my way out. The road's a lot rougher on this side. Oof. Not too bad though. Man, this has been a cool day. Lots of cool stuff. The logs and the petroglyphs. It's been the majority of things around here. They had just the one, I think it's just that one ruin made out of the petrified wood, which was definitely pretty cool. So I'm sure there's more things around here. It's just not part of the journey or tour. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate you being here. Much love. Oh, and Herman also appreciates all you guys. So just in case you were wondering, he does love you too. I think we're good. Yeah, cool. Looks like you can camp out here. That's kind of cool. I wonder how pricey it is. We are going to have a sunset ride home tonight.
Every time we cross paths, my heart skips a beat. There's a feeling in the air that's oh so sweet. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like when you finally come into my life. I'm waiting for you, counting down the minutes till you're here, it's true. In my dreams I see your face. I'm ready for love, ready to embrace. The anticipation is driving me wild. I can't wait to see your infectious smile. I've been searching high and
Well, we're on historic 66 here, it looks like, headed into Winslow, baby. Yeah.
It's driving me wild. I can't wait to see your infectious. Every time we cross paths, my heart skips a beat. There's a feeling in the air that's oh so sweet. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like when you finally come into my life. I'm waiting for you, counting down the minutes till you're here, it's true. In my dreams I see your face. I'm ready for love, ready to embrace.
All right, Herman, hold the fort down. Try not to get too crazy to these guys here. Well, I didn't stand on the corner of Winslow, but I got a couple shots of it, so I think that'll be all right. Pretty sweet little small touristy type town, I would say. It's kind of late. It's almost 7 o'clock. So it looks like it's pretty much just set up to be drinking right now, and I don't need any of that. So here we go.
In the halls of knowledge, a journey begun, a quest for wisdom beneath the shining sun. With every lesson, with every new discovery, a spark ignited, a burning curiosity. Through the
Okay, so I stopped at Culver's real quick. Just a little taste of home. Herman is hungry, so he said we gotta get some food. So don't do the fast food too often, but Culver's seems to be all right once in a while. And it's looking like it's gonna be another beautiful sunset, so that's pretty cool. Love you guys. Been a good adventure today. Thanks for coming. Having a nice little fire tonight to end the day. Herman is manning the shovel, so we should be all good. Pretty beautiful night. I don't know if it's a full moon, but it sure is close. All right, guys, we are back at camp. Had a little fire, eating the Culvers. Thanks for coming along with me today. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And Herman was a big fan of the trip today. Good job, Herman.